Welcome to the Solahart Sales App training video on how to configure the system settings. To access the system settings, go to the dashboard, click on the main menu widget, scroll down to the Configure section and select Settings. Notice that there are several sections. We will start at the top and work our way down. The first item we want to address is the Terms and Conditions. This is where you upload your Terms and Conditions document, which will be sent out to the customer along with their quote. This is a customer-facing document. To upload your PDF, simply click in the cell and use the Browse buttons to locate the file. Select Open to upload your Terms and Conditions. Next, we will enter the BCC email field. The BCC email field is used by both CRM and the Sales app. Every single email that is sent by the system will also be sent to the account entered in this BCC email field. Now, let's look at the Email From field. The Email From field will be used when you manually send an email from within the system. Please note that any automated emails sent from the system will use the email assigned to the salesperson. The external CRM caption field will be used to tag information in the Sales app that has been converted from your existing systems. We have set a default value, however you can change this if required. Round up sell price to nearest dollar. This applies to the sell price to the customer. Please note that if you use RRP, this rounding will not be applied. Dealer name. Enter the name of your dealership. Header block. This appears on customer-facing documents like a quote. Depending on which state you're in, you'll need to ensure you include all legislated information. For example, in Queensland, you will need to include your QBCC number. Please ensure you include all required information such as ABN and trading names. You can also add a generic email if you wish. You might need to test a few quotes to finalise your header block. Now we move on to the section Quote Settings. The first field here is the loan establishment fee, which is pre-filled with the amount charged by Zip Money, which is $99. Next is the minimum payback years. The default entered is 10, however some dealers like to use 7 or 15 years. You can choose the right number for your dealership. Next is a checkbox where you can allow your salespeople to add new leads or customers. By default, users designated as salespeople will not be able to create new leads or customers. These can only be created by administration users. Now we move into the default settings for STCs. The STC discount value is the discount value given to customers on quotes. Please enter the STC discount rate for your dealership. The STC trade value is used in the CRM system to generate an STC invoice that can be sent to your STC trading company. Please enter the STC trade value. Over on the right-hand side, we have the default zones for STCs for both PV and hot water. This should be updated with the main zone in your area. Within a customer quote, the STC zone is determined by the postcode of the customer's site, which will override the default setting. Now let's look at the savings calculator settings. These settings are used in the savings calculator and the majority of the fields in this section are pre-populated by Ream, so please do not change them. The settings you need to edit are the estimated electricity price inflation and the average feed-in tariff. Type in the estimated electricity price inflation percentage as required for your dealership. Next, Type in the average feed-in tariff, noting that it is entered in dollars per kilowatt hour. Next, you will need to make a selection from the list of default weather file locations. Make sure you select a default weather file for PV and for hot water. Great, that is the configuration settings all done. Thanks for watching and see you next time.